Hello and welcome back to Seconds Out. My name is Eamon Khan here with rising talent Callum Simpson. We've got a date with Destiny in a couple of weeks. Callum, how you doing?
Very well, thank you, mate. I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. All the better speaking to yourself. I was surprised to see Great My Takeaway in the gym there. You're always keeping fit. I didn't think that'd be some of you.
Well, no, I got that pushed on me. I just finished a hard training session, and then it was their idea. But then after 2 minutes later, I got told they were ordering takeaways and bringing burgers and loaded nachos and everything else to the gym. So I weren't best pleased, but yeah, it was a good bit of fun.
What's your cheat meal?
My cheat meal. What isn't my cheat meal? Most people are a sweet tooth, but I've got a savoury and sweet. So yeah, both, mate. And literally anything Chinese, maybe a nice burger with chips, loaded fries, maybe cookie dough, cheesecake, waffle, pancakes, ice cream, bit of custard. Yeah, whatever. Oh, mate, anything, anything.
Sounds like there's a lot on the menu after the Zak Chelli fight if you get the win as you plan to do. You're rarely out of shape though. When I've seen you at events, you always seem to be quite close to fight weight. How do you keep so disciplined?
I just live the life, mate. I live the life. My first 10 fights, I worked full time, while obviously being a boxer as well. And my first championship fight for their title, I was still working full time. So I actually left work at the start of last year. Sorry, about 16 months ago. So since then, it's just this is my life. Boxing is my life. 90% of what I do is for boxing. Not just in the gym, but out the gym as well. Whatever I'm doing in my life, it is towards the goal and towards boxing. Yeah, so that's it. Just living the life, mate. I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym every day. Even when I'm not got a fight day, I'm in the gym at least 5 days a week. It's just a lifestyle, mate. It's just a lifestyle, and I think to be separate yourself from the rest, that's what it's got to be.
Have you had to take extra care around the camp because this is Oakwell Stadium fight here? Have you had to take extra care around illnesses and potential injuries?
I always try not to get ill or injured, but there's no for this end of the day. I've just got to. No, I don't think there's been anything in particular that I've done for this camp in terms of not getting injured or ill. I've not gone out as much. I've not gone to as many like events that I maybe would go to, just to try and focus on my recovery and rest more. Getting plenty of like sports massages booked in, sauna sessions, and then physio and stuff like that. Yeah, just trying to keep on top of everything. But yeah, luckily, I'm not one to get injured. Touch wood, I'm not one to get injured or ill either too much. So yeah, but I've had a good camp, no injuries, no illnesses, and yeah, so we're flying. Hopefully, I don't pick up one in the next 10 days.
Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Touch wood as well too. Have you ever picked up an injury in your career at all? Never.
Yeah, I've had a few little. I broke my thumb as an amateur. I actually fractured my wrist last year, and I fought twice with a fractured wrist. I feel my first fight with Sky. I fractured my wrist, yeah, and but I didn't know until after two more fights later. So yeah, but obviously, luckily, that's why I didn't fight at the end of last year. But yeah, so other than that, that recovered from that, plenty of physio on it, rehab on it, and stuff. And yeah, so that's why I went back. That's why I went back to knockouts after my last fight. Yeah, I had 2 fights with no stoppages, and then yeah, once my hand were right, that's a knockout punch. So we're all good.
Is it as simple as you're just fighting with pain every time you throw it?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much training, fighting. That's what it was like. But we got that amended. Well, it finally all got sorted for January this year. So yes, but since March last year, yeah, I didn't know that I had my ligament had pulled the end of my bone off my wrist, and I just thought it was just my tendons or just whatever. But yeah, so I finally got an X-ray on it, and it turns out that's what it was. But yeah, that's all recovered now. And like I said, we're back to knockouts since my last one.
How much tape do you watch on Zak Chelli ahead of the big fight?
Watched a lot of him. We've watched a lot, particularly his last 4 fights. We've had the Barnsley Football Club data analysts as well helping us out in terms of in terms of his strengths, weaknesses, what shots he throws, what his defenses, what his main defenses are, main counters are, main attacks. and every single fight's the same. Even since he got with his new coach in the Cullen fight, every single one's the same. He does the same thing over and over again. And yeah, we're more than, I think Zach's biggest strength is probably his awkwardness, and we know how to overcome that. So yeah, we've got every way to beat him. We're gonna beat him.
Wait, so you're saying you've drafted in the Barnsley club like analysts to watch the tape on him and give you like a research packet on what he does?
Pretty much, yeah. So me and my coach just kind of sat down with the data analysis team in Barnsley Football Club, and just done like, sent us a 10-minute long. Just put a package together of pretty much what he does, what shots he throws, how his body positions, weight transfer positions, what positions he does before he throws certain shots, what he does after he throws certain shots, when he has certain shots thrown against him, what he does. So literally, mate, everything you could think you want to know about Chelli, we know. We knew it anyway, but we just we've gone into a lot more detail and a lot more depth, and it's just kind of a little bit of an experiment we've done with the Barnsley Football Club, just see if they can help us out a little bit, every little advantage, and just making sure that I'm more well prepared. We don't even need to do it for Chelli, to be honest. I'll beat him tomorrow anyway. I just do what I need to do and beat him. But obviously, for me, this is going to be just a step up in levels and just another stepping stone. So I think moving forward, we're going to have to be doing more analysis on certain fighters and drilling with certain stuff. We've got I've had someone called Robert. I've flown someone called Robert over from Poland. He's ranked 20th in the world. Like number one in Poland, like heavyweight. We've had him for 2 weeks now, going into the third week. Paying him for good, solid sparring, drilling, technical sparring, and so we've invested in the camp and to get the best training available. Yeah.
I watched a little clip of Chelli saying that you've had it easy so far in your career. Your career's been curated so that you haven't had to have a big test, and you've had the silver spoon way, I guess he put it. What do you feel to Chelli's comments?
I don't really feel anything to his comments, but I think I don't know how I've had it easy or a silver spoon. My first 10 fights, I was working full time, going into work after weigh-ins, going into work the day after my fights on a Sunday, training twice a day while working 45 hours a week, up at 5:30 to train, straight to work. I think I didn't have a Christmas or New Year off or Boxing Day off for about 10 years. So I don't know how I've had it easy. Only my last 4 fights I've been able to train full time. So I don't know how I've had it easy, but whatever.
Have you and him, ever sparred in the past at all?
No, we never sparred. No, never sparred.
Normally, it's a case of you flying over to places and getting some sparring in with some of the big top talents. Are you expecting to get a call from Beterbiev for the camp with Bivol?
No, probably not. I think I'm at a stage in my career now where I've got to focus on myself and not be someone else's sparring partner. And what I've learned I've learned a lot from doing the camps with Beterbiev and from working around the team. And I think now it's just a case of get this fight done against Chelli, just keep focusing on myself and training and focusing on my trainer. So when I go over there, if I'm there for 3-6 weeks, it's time that I'm away from my gym and my trainer, and that 6 week of learning that I could be doing with my coach, which obviously at this stage of my career is very, very important now as well.
Can I just ask you, just on that fight with Bivol coming up, with Beterbiev having an injury and him being such a big, stocky guy, big, muscly guy, as I'm sure you know better than I do, how much will an injury to, his lower regions, his legs, affect him and affect his power heading into the Bivol fight? Will he be the same Beterbiev essentially in the Bivol fight because of the injury?
He will be the same Beterbiev. I guarantee you that. He's different, mate. He's different. Everyone I've sparred, everyone that I've been in the ring with is just built different. And I know he's got an amazing team around him as well. Matt Ramsey's head coach, and the other boxing coaches, his strength and conditioning coaches, nutritionists. Yeah, they're all the base. He's got the best, and I know that. Yeah, it'll be very well prepared for this fight.
I think we've asked you about Beterbiev in the past. What about speaking with Mark Ramsey and the team Iceman, John Scully too? What have they said about you and where you can improve?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about how they said I can improve, but I've done quite a few rounds of pads with them, and yeah, just focused on certain things. For instance, it wasn't really for me. Obviously, when I went out there, they helped me out, but not to be my trainer. They helped just a few little tips and stuff to make what I was doing better. So they were saying a lot of good things about my work rate, my speed, my boxing IQ, my movement. I think some of the things said maybe focus on my jab a little bit more, try and put more into my jab. But nothing too much. But obviously, they've had me out there 3 times now for over 9 weeks in total. So yeah, they were definitely happy with what I give. Yeah.
Good to hear. Just one final thing I'll need from you before I let you go and bring it back to you as well too. Just firstly, can I get your prediction on AJ versus Dubois? Big fight coming up soon.
AJ stoppage, late stoppage.
And what's your prediction for your fight with Zak Chelli?
Mid-late stoppage.
Callum, much appreciated. Thank you so much for speaking to Seconds Out. Looking forward to the fight.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.